Alright, what's up dudes and dudettes? Time to share with you a topic here called what is Skill Builder? Skill Builder is one of our major programs. So at Monarch Defense we have a couple, Dynamic Drills Day, Skill Builder, Full Combat Gunfighting, and the Shooting Range Experience Gun Safety class. Skill Builder is one of our primary programs and it's an intermediate level program. So the few things that set it apart, you start in the middle and you will end in the middle. It's not a comprehensive program. Well, for some of you guys, you say, well, I would rather start from the beginning and I want a comprehensive program. That's well and good. There are many programs like that that I teach. There are many programs that other people teach. The niche market for the Skill Builder series is that you can come as you are. You can leave knowing a little bit more, having trained at a high intensity, and you're with people who are your peers in the intermediate skill group. When I say intermediate skill group, I mean we take on assumptions that you know gun safety, but for this particular chunk of material, I will work with you and we're gonna drill it. We're gonna dry handle it. We're gonna discuss it, and then we're gonna do it slow and faster and faster and faster. And we're gonna do it fast by the end of the day. And you're gonna leave being a very skilled at that one particular topic, but it's not comprehensive. In other words, we're not going to teach all the different topics. So in Skill Builder, we have a rotating schedule, and we'll pick one topic and just focus on it for the day. Our last one was focusing on very close quarters movement. This comes from influence through Gabe Suarez and his close range gunfighting program, which is when you're faced with a knife arm threat, melee weapon threat, contact weapon threat versus a gun threat, what's your immediate movement? So we're looking at this concept of stepping off the X, moving and moving in at a 45-degree angle, being able to parry and move. Or if we have to move away and create distance, we're moving away and getting the gun over our shoulder and still getting the gun into play simultaneously to moving, right? So this, for example, that was our last February 2018 Skill Builder. Prior to that, in January, I had injured my right hand from a dog bite. So we spent the entire Skill Builder session looking at how do I fight as a right-handed shooter if my right hand has been disabled. My hand was all bandaged up, it was all inflamed and infected. It was really bad, guys. It was nasty, but it hurt real bad, and that made a perfect opportunity to have a frank conversation with the students in the Skill Builder program. We say, okay, this is what happens. Can you still work around it? So what we did, all the students, we taped their hands up and they're working. Can I get a right-handed holstered gun out with my left hand? Get it? How do I load this gun? Magazine out, slide forward. How do I fight with just my gun if I only have a left hand available? Those are two examples of Skill Builders we do. Frequently we'll focus on handgun retention, we'll focus on low light, we'll do low light carbine. There's a whole bunch of topics, and if you guys are students of the gun, you're martial artists in the modern craft, then I highly recommend you check out the Skill Builder series. Traditionally, we offer it once a month on the third Sunday in Morgan Hill. Now we're taking it on the road, so you'll see this paired as a Warrior Weekend. When we pair the Warrior Weekend, it's going to be Skill Builder on Saturday, Dynamic Drills Day on Sunday, and that allows us to have an instructional program first. Then the next day, we're going to immediately put into practice and test, proof test it under stress and under speed. We're going to proof test what we learned on the previous day. I hope that answers some questions about what is a Skill Builder series. Let me see if I missed anything. The cost is low, guys. Skill Builder series runs, if you sign up early, $95 a person. It's pretty good, right? It's a pretty reasonable price, thereabouts, depending on the range that we're using, depending on the range fee. You bring your own gear, but if you need to borrow, let me know. I'll loan you a set. So low cost, they're short duration. So Skill Builder classes run like 5 hours long. They're not really long, intensive, tiring full day events or 2-day events. They're short, they're sweet, they're quick and dirty. You get in, we get started. When you're done, you knock out a really good set of skills. You leave with confidence and new skills. You go back to your day. Oftentimes we'll start Skill Builders later in the day. That way if you got, soccer practice or church in the morning or running groceries or errands, that's okay. Handle what you need to do. We'll meet at noon, we'll meet at 3 p.m. Depending on the facility, we'll schedule that so we're later on in the day. Typically it's going to be on Saturday or Sunday. Finally, it's set up so that I can see you guys regularly, because as students, as learners, we're going to be more effective engaging with material frequently than engaging a lot of material at the same time. That overloads us in our ability to retain knowledge. It's better to work on it frequently in a small scale, and then come back to it next month and we're going to review and learn something new, add on to it. Come back the month after, learn something, review, add on to it. So if you guys are looking for a way to continue your training, Skill Builder is once again a really solid program for you. My name is Brian Wang. Company's name is Monarch Defense. We travel around NorCal, SoCal, Houston, Tampa. That's our current circuit. So if you're curious to learn more, email info@monarchdefense.org, and we'll see you soon. Take care.